Hello and welcome to Room 420. Today I am honored to have Lil Ugly Baby and Ray Reed in the studio. Before we were coming on, Ray Reed told us that he is planning to roll a joint as soon as he's done with this podcast. So
as soon as I leave.
What are you trying to smoke on?
I got my McDonald's strain with me right now.
Can you explain what a McDonald's strain is?
So, McDonald's has held me down for a long time, you feel me? I mean, like, anytime you just need something quick to get you right, you feel me? McDonald's, you feel me? You got McDouble, you got a 3 for $3, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? Just something quick, Big Mac, you know what I'm saying? Tell me if I'm lying. So, you know, I got my McDonald's strain with me. That strain is GG4 or Gorilla Glue, other known, you feel me? The greatest indica of all time.
Facts.
You feel me? But we'll get into that later. Go ahead, buddy.
Are you a flower guy?
Yes, I'm a flower guy.
Yeah. Do you like edibles at all, or is it kind of like a special?
I like edibles, but
Yeah.
I got a story about edibles, what they did to me.
I gotta hear this.
Yeah. I got a problem with edibles right now. We kind of ain't there right now. You feel me? Like me and edibles, we're in an argument right now. You feel me? So I'm gonna tell you about that later when we get into that too.
Hell yeah.
All right. Hey, I'm real happy to hear you guys have been performing a lot around town. Like you opened for Rick Ross recently, correct?
Facts.
That's awesome. How was that show?
It was a fucking movie. Shout out Kush alumni and Eric Harris. It was a movie. Yeah, we just did Rick Ross. We did L.A. We did North Carolina. We did Miami. Denver. We been crushing Denver. That's every other week we got Denver shows. We just booked this chick named Ken the Man from Houston. She going crazy. She coming June 11th. And we got a lot of shit going on for real.
That's awesome. That's awesome. You guys were just in Cali too.
Facts. Facts.
Yeah.
We recording in the studio. Shout out JB, turn me up.
Awesome. Awesome.
What
What are you guys working on right now?
Shit, we working on bro's tape right now. He getting a personal tape together. Lil Ugly Baby is. And we working on a tape with me and him too as well. And I got over 200-300 songs right now that ain't dropped or nothing. So
all hits.
you
That's
know,
awesome.
I just I got a whole bunch of content. We just stacking up content, trying to make sure when we drop, it's not overlooked. You feel me? Tired of dropping shit without the full. You feel me? Hundreds of thousands of views, and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like sometimes when you drop something, it just gets buried in like kind of the algorithm and stuff.
And this shit's too good. You feel me?
Yeah.
It's too good to get buried.
Like, I mean, curious, what do you guys think about like Twitter now? Do you think like you'll be able to get your content more out there too, like Elon Musk buying it, or?
I mean that stuff right there is it's bigger than us. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like when I see people tweet about it, like it doesn't really like it won't really like it won't be no effect to anyone that isn't into the sharing and the, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it does nothing for us except guarantee our freedom of speech. That's one thing, you feel me?
Yeah.
But shout out Elon Musk too for that. You know what I'm saying?
Dude, you better check this podcast out. Like, hey, what's going on with Ray Reed and Lil Ugly Baby? Dude, I would love that if like he just ends up hearing this podcast. He's like, I'm gonna check those two artists out, and like he installs them in Tesla, like,
Like ringtones.
yeah. So like, what's your mixtape you're working on, Lil Ugly Baby?
So I'm working on my mixtape. It's called Who.
Who?
Yep. And man, it's just I kind of want to come out swinging. You know, I want people to be like, who? I want that because I know every time a new artist pops up, you know, whether they hate them or they like them, the first comment people throw is who. Like, who's this? Who's this? Who's this? So I'm just embracing that and running with it. Because, I'm new and I'll be new on the scene, but I won't be new for long. You know what I mean? But that's how I'm going to come out swinging and just trying to get it right. It's been 10 years of trying to get the production right, the quality right, my voice right, the image right. So, and linking up with bro and just really like taking everything to the next level. So that's what I'm doing. It's who? Yeah.
Bro going crazy too.
Appreciate that, bro.
I feel like rap like it gets the reputation like in battle rappers and stuff, but like lately to me it just seems like it's been more collaborative with people.
Yeah, facts.
Really doing stuff.
Because people know that 2 engines is better than 1.
Yeah.
You feel me? Or 3 engines or 4. You feel me?
Yeah.
So, you know. And that's how I figure with bro. I feel like bro is a great, you know what I'm saying, great partner in my business, you feel me? As far as everything goes. One of the dopest rappers people don't even know yet. Like I'm hearing the bars he be saying, like he be really snapping. You feel me?
Shit, that
People just ain't hip yet. You feel me? And they about to get hip though, cause I'ma force it. Show everywhere I go, he going.
And vice versa, bro.
Everywhere.
That's awesome. I just want to celebrate friendship right now.
Yeah,
That's
no,
awesome.
That's
yeah.
my dog. Man.
Yeah.
That's my brother right there.
No, yeah, we do. We're like we don't outsource anything, so we really do everything. We do the artwork. We do, sometimes we outsource the videos, but we really like we're in-house producing. We're in-house, like it's our team.
Yeah.
We're doing everything, the marketing, the shows, and we just hustle. Like the team will call us 2-3 a.m. in the morning, like, hey, I need this, that, and we get it done.
Yeah.
We're just hungry, so.
So I think the roots of rap a lot is just being so independent too, just even coming back to New York. And I think that's so awesome. Like you see some people just have this whole team and you guys are doing like the graphic design, like you said, the marketing and stuff. Like how do you guys figure out your marketing? Like I guess we want to talk about the platforms and whatnot.
Shit, honestly, bro, it's a new plan we come up with every day. You feel me? It ain't no set plan because there ain't no rules to this shit. You feel me?
Yeah.
So we kind of just go day by day. You feel me? We'll set dates sometimes, but for the most part, we'll fly out in a snap of a finger. You feel me? Just because something came up. You feel me?
Yeah.
And we just down missing opportunities, really.
Yeah. Yep.
Is there like a process when you guys are creating where you're like, I'm gonna sit down, get on a pen and paper, or are you like, just give me the track?
Shit, honestly, bro, I don't even write no more.
Yeah. Me neither.
I'm done writing because it's all in here. You feel me? And I figure the more I'm just coming up with everything off the top, it just it feels better. The songs are better. Everything just feels better. You feel me? So it ain't really no process no more unless it's beats being made in the studio. You feel me? Like, so.
Like when you smoke, do you feel like you get a little bit more creative, or is it like able to turn it off? Like, what's your kind of vibe with that?
I mean, I smoke to feel normal. You feel me?
Yeah.
And I don't be lying in my raps. You feel me? So for the most part, I ain't really got to be high or something to make up something cool. You feel me? I'm already cool as fuck. You know what I'm saying? So I just really just be going off of what I'm dealing with. It could be a story from 10 years ago, could be a story 2 years ago, you feel me? But it's all in here, you feel me? And this which just makes it more beautiful, you know what I'm saying?
So what about you?
I know when I'm in the studio and everybody else is smoking, because I don't smoke, but I'm trying to get past it. I smoke CBD. I love CBD, but when everybody else is smoking, I know they're like enjoying life. And it alleviates my stress and my anxieties. Just to know that my friends are feeling good. You know what I mean? So, and to be like in that environment where like it's okay and we're all just there chilling and having a good time. And it really, and I love the smell of weed though. I love when my friends are blowing it. It's like you could tell we're blowing gas. Like I may not be, but I know my team is lit. So I love that. And I'm a connoisseur when it comes to growing, and like I've grown for almost 7 years, 6-7 years. So I know a lot of the strains and the new strains popping up, and I know how they grow, and I can tell you the science behind it. But when you start smelling it and it's burning, that's the best feeling, because all that hard work pays off when someone.
And that is interesting. Like you spent so much time. You were a master grower, correct?
Oh yeah, definitely.
So you're a master grower. So then you've grown with like rooms. Like, what's the largest yield you've had?
Largest yield was 5,000 pounds, and that was outdoors. Wow. So that's one harvest. But individually, like we were doing probably like 200 pounds a week.
200 pounds a week, okay.
From per each room.
Okay.
And I would say on average, shout out 3 Alike because I use their methods, but and Success Nutrient, shout out them too. But with their methods, man, you could easily pull 3 to 3.5 pounds per light. So if you're running a 32 light room, what is that, like 120 pounds from 32 lights? And like, no, like there's people in the industry doing that, but when you're in those kind of numbers, it's all profit. So
the 3 a light method, like people don't know, it's 3 pounds a light.
Yeah, exactly. That's what that, and they really coined that because they were like, you know, it's kind of like when rappers like they're like, I'm the GOAT. You got to coin that like status and like that you're gonna always achieve that level of success. So like they were like, yeah, we're always gonna hit 3 a light. Everybody else is hitting the 1.5 per light. That's like the average. They're like, nah, we're gonna hit 3 a light, and we're gonna teach people how to do it.
That's awesome.
And they released a book. Yeah, they're hard. They're good dudes. So
that's really cool.
And they made their own nutrient line. So I just followed the book, used the nutrients, and I learned some stuff along the way. My own little flavor.
So I think like before even this podcast, just talking to you about like the science of it. So like using like bud candy and stuff like that, or measuring pH levels. I think when we have this idea of like cannabis, like growing it, we're like, oh, just put it in a plant and it'll grow. Which I mean, it will.
Yeah, absolutely.
But I think if you're like really trying to get good fruit,
if you want to
there's so much to it.
If you want to grow the gas that only Ray will smoke, you got to take your time. It's all right.
Don't be rushing that shit, man. That's why there be seeds in that shit, all that shit. You feel me? It's just like a motherfucking popcorn kernel. You feel me? When there's still some fucking seeds left in the bottom, it's because you didn't pop it long enough. You feel me? It's crazy. You come on, man. Take advantage.
So I feel like you know, like a cheap weed or like cheap whiskey. At some point, you're like, I got to get past this. Just wait patiently.
Facts.
Do you feel like the way you guys have approached like cannabis too has kind of influenced your music as well?
Oh yeah, hell yeah. You feel me? The weed is everything. You feel me? Weed is from the earth. God put this here for me and you.
Facts. I still put weed bars in my lyrics. Just like, you know, because my past is all involved with weed and moving packs and moving, you know, state to state, and you know, weed is like the whole culture behind it. I still put lyrics, even though I don't smoke. It's all around my life every day.
That shit means the world to me.
Weed is crazy. Everything. For real, it really is.
Besides my kids and my family, and you know, weed is after that.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
It's true.
I'm telling you.
So I feel like, especially just growing up in the 90s, you know, like, and I think hip hop was really like popping off. So much of like hip hop was, you know, Dr. Dre's The Chronic and Snoop Dogg.
You feel me? This shit is hip hop. You feel me? Weed, that's everything. You feel me? I don't fuck with none of them other drugs. You feel me?
I mean, I feel like if there's other drugs for them, like rock and roll, cocaine, EDM, Molly, rap, Chronic.
I ain't fuck with nothing but the trees.
Yeah,
they need to leave them fake fets, the bad dose of fets going around. You feel me?
Yeah.
They need to. Everybody need to watch their back too. If y'all out there taking them fets.
I think the fentanyl stuff, like just seeing people like putting that in everything, like it's like little quarter size or even smaller.
I feel like they ain't even trying to kill nobody. I feel like people are just liking this shit. You feel me?
Yeah,
it's crazy.
Yeah.
Like I think, you know what I'm saying? I don't even want to get into it, but just watch out. You feel me? They've been fucking around. Go get your weed from the shop. You know what I'm saying? Don't trust no plugs.
Yeah. You know what I love too is just like hearing like good energy from you guys too. Is I think sometimes when we get like musicians, dude, it's just like abusing the shit out of your body, and you're like dying at like 24.
Oh yeah,
26. You know
I drink water.
Yeah,
fuck that.
Like,
feel me?
Yeah.
What do you think is that kind of culture, or like what do you think? Do you think it's changing? Being a little bit more health conscious. Like I think you know a couple of years ago, seeing guys like Lil Peep and Juice WRLD passing so young.
I mean, it's never gonna change. You feel me? And I only say that because it's negativity is one of the biggest influences in the world. You feel me?
Yeah.
So with the drugs, no one's gonna ever, you feel me?
Yeah.
Be a bigger influence than that. You know what I mean? And it sucks to say it, but just seeing it's always some new person that's talking about it, whether somebody talking about doing lean in the song, somebody talking about doing perks in the song, somebody talking about doing this. You feel me?
Yeah.
It's always gonna be somebody that's gonna motivate one of these youngins to do it, or something in their life that's gonna motivate them to do it. You feel me? So
Yeah.
I figure that shit's it's over with. You feel me? It's
Yeah.
gonna be more people dying, more people overdosing off of motherfucking this or that. You feel me?
Yeah.
And you know,
I'm always like, dude, look at how long Snoop Dogg's been going, dude. He's just killing it.
straight weed
And
though.
if you could, look to the OGs that
Yeah.
are really still, and they're smoking weed, they're working out, they're
Yeah.
drinking water, they're eating healthy.
Yeah.
You know? But
Facts.
it's just, it starts with the young generation.
And health is wealth.
They see.
You feel me? Health is wealth.
Facts, yeah.
Because if you ain't here, you can't pay no bills.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So,
facts.
you know, I ain't really ever get into that shit too much. You know what I'm
So I got a question for both of you guys. What is your favorite like weed song, or like weed anthem?
Yeah.
Because for me, it's like Luna. I got 5 on it.
Okay.
saying?
Love that. And I'll give you
that's
some
just
time to
fire.
think. You know what I mean?
No, that's fire.
Yeah.
That's a great one, though.
That is, I don't have to think on that. Yeah.
I'm not even gonna argue with you on that
Yeah.
one. Okay, weed songs.
Yeah.
Well, I got a song out. It's but it wasn't really about smoking. I ain't gonna talk about that one.
If you guys sang it, we'll have to play it.
It was one of my first videos ever called "Calm Your Nerves," but I don't want to do that one. Besides that one, shit, I like Dr. Dre got some shit. You feel me?
Yeah.
He definitely got some shit.
Yeah.
I might have to say,
Let me think, cause I know it's some shit.
I don't know if it's a weed song, but it kind of is. Take Notes by 8 Ball and MJG. Yeah.
Accent, take notes while I take totes
yeah.
of them. Yes.
Yeah.
That's hard. Money Man too. Money Man got a whole album about weed. You feel me? The Grow God. Shout out Money Man. That nigga hard.
Like that.
Got some shit.
That stuff. Like some of the best rap songs are about weed too.
Yeah. Oh,
Facts.
yeah.
I think last week for 420, I just put on like a playlist. It was like country and rap just all together. It was like Willie Nelson, Chris Stapleton,
Nice.
Dr. It was just amazing just listening to all of it. And you're like, dude, every single song just flows together too. Just the vibe.
Mm-hmm.
I love that, dude.
Facts.
I got a question for you guys too. That I kind of been talking to guests too. Has there ever been like one of my favorite things about weed, just smoking and watching a movie? Has there ever been like a movie you're like watching where like this is the funniest thing I've ever seen?
For me, it's like I laugh at horror movies.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I just think it's so funny. Like people just getting like, I don't know, because they be dumb. Like, I just think it's so funny when they do stupid shit. Most people get scared, not me. I be laughing. Like I love horror movies.
You're a psycho. That's what that is.
Call it what you call it, but that's what it's funny.
Dude, just watching the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, he's like, dude, you're gonna love this. It's hilarious.
There was one I just seen. It was called X.
X?
Yeah,
Was it good?
it was really good.
Yeah?
It's really perverted.
Really? Okay.
But go watch that movie.
Okay,
I
X.
was laughing. I was in the movie theater and I was cracking up, and everybody was
It's-
like looking at me like I'm crazy.
Yeah.
The crazy part about it is the world is so fucked up right now that it made everyone insensitive about death. You feel me?
Yeah.
That COVID shit. You know what I'm saying? Like it made everybody like numb to death for real.
Yeah.
It's kind of rare you see somebody crying over some shit on the internet, or you know what I'm saying?
True. Yeah.
Like it's literally forced you to think somebody getting their head blown off is tight. You feel me?
Yeah.
It's crazy. Like it's the world though.
Yeah, it is.
Because
the world.
7, 8 years ago, it wasn't like this.
Yeah.
You feel me? It was getting there, but it wasn't like this. Shit would happen, and we'd be like, "What the fuck? Oh my god!" Now we see some shit, and we'll share it.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah. Well, it's I feel like I think when
crazy.
Arab Spring was happening, like 2012 was like kind of the first time like you've seen it on social media, like a political upheaval. And now you're seeing like Ukraine, America,
saying.
all kinds of stuff, and it's just right there.
And then look how crucial it is.
Yeah.
People like the war is going on, right? And there's memes about it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Everything a joke.
Just think
and
about
everything
that.
moves on to the next.
That's what the world forcing on us.
Yeah. I agree.
You feel me? So
I agree.
the weed be helping me just understand this shit. You feel me? Calm me down. Sometimes feel normal. You know what I'm saying?
Kind of process it a little bit.
feel me?
Yeah, that's awesome. I feel like that's like one of the benefits of it too.
Facts.
You know, just being able to process stuff and I think find a stillness a little bit. I think some people, I mean, me included. I mean, when I've used it, it's been helpful. Like just physically.
Yeah.
Even, you know, just where you keep your physical tension.
Yeah.
You know, you're like, oh my God, I've had my jaw clenched for 10 years now. Like, what is this?
And it releases all the yeah.
Yep. Just all at once.
I love that about CBD too, because I feel like it does that for me. It relaxes me, like my body let go, like my nerves relax.
Good.
But I don't get the mental part of it.
Yeah.
You know, but I call it warming up. I'm
Yeah.
just warming up with the CBD, and eventually I'll probably get back to smoking
Yeah.
heavy. But
I think for me, like, it's like I knocked wine for years too. I was like, I don't want to drink wine.
yeah.
Started drinking wine. I'm like, oh, this is amazing.
This
is incredible.
Feeling because wine's a creeper.
Yeah. Right? You're like, oh my God.
All wines.
And then it hits you like a freight truck.
It's like back in the day, all I did with wine was like just take the box of wine, take the bag out, slap it, and then we're drinking it. We're going crazy.
See, wine don't really make you have hangovers. You feel me? It's some hard liquors, boy. You could literally tell when you drinking hard liquor that you're gonna pay for it.
Yeah,
Whiskey's the
yeah.
devil. Whiskey's
That shit
the
hit
devil.
you instantly.
Yeah.
It hurts to drink it for one.
Yeah.
It's not good. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like,
You know you're gonna wake up pissed off.
you feel me?
Yeah.
That
I think-
shit activate a nigga.
I think it's funny we were talking about like the different laws for that too, because we've talked about this a lot in our news and stuff as far as like alcohol is treated for like you can't even deliver cannabis even when it's legal and stuff too,
Right.
or like the way we test it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like most people too. I've vocalized this. So like we played with some people who are high level athletes and they played stone. You know, and I'd rather play with those guys than like a dude who's just blind, stupid drunk.
Just makes it just makes them feel normal. You feel me?
Right.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Like relaxation is the key.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
So I got another question for you guys too. Who is someone all time, like could be celebrity, whatever it is, all time, who would be the most interesting to smoke with? Like who would you like to smoke with the most?
That's a good.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
100.
Who would I like to smoke with?
I'll just be honest.
Yeah.
That's a good question.
What do you think, Jesus?
I mean, he's Jesus. He's the GOAT. But other
That's
than
a
him,
fact.
Gucci Mane.
Gucci Mane?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because, like, he has this video where he had a little Bart Simpson pendant. And he's like, you see Bart? He's smoky. Bart Simpson, he's smoky. That's my favorite video. So I want to smoke with Gucci Mane.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know. What about you, bro?
I'll probably smoke a blunt with Wayne for real.
Oh,
Lil
yeah.
Wayne?
Hell yeah.
You go.
Greatest rapper of all time.
Yeah.
He
you
is
go.
so insightful, dude. Every interview I hear with him, I'm
Yeah.
like, God damn, that guy's wise.
Yeah, I always
Yeah.
smoke a blunt with Wayne. Shout out Weezy. Weezy F baby.
Yeah, that'll be my
He
my
had
third
some of
choice,
the
I think.
like
yeah.
the coldest lines I think I've ever heard.
Yeah.
That's
You
the
know.
greatest rapper of all time.
Yeah.
Absolutely. What do you think your best track of his is? I know it's like pick your favorite kid.
Birdman Jr.
My
Birdman Jr.
Yeah.
Sky's the limit or stunting like my daddy.
Oh yeah, them shits was hard too. Damn.
No, Yamaha.
I really don't even want to just say Birdman Jr., but that's the hardest shit ever. Like, fuck.
I think when I hear like Fireman, I want to fight people.
Yeah.
You know?
Or you could put on any Wayne song and it'll get me hyped.
You're like,
Money Weed. you
that
could put
stuff
on
like
all
makes me
anything.
feel like I could
Yeah,
actually play
Pussy, Money,
basketball.
Weed.
Yeah, Pussy Money Weed. That one's super hard.
Stuff
Feel
like
me?
that.
The 3 keys: pussy, money,
My
weed.
leather's so like, come on now.
Yeah.
Lil Wayne is the GOAT. Yeah.
Yeah.
Feel me?
Would that be like an ideal show too? You think like you guys put out if you had
yeah.
to pick your lineup, like including yourselves, you know,
You mean like a I don't really know. Cause
if you were doing like your own Coachella.
Mm.
Yeah.
shit, that's a good one.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll bring if I was to bring like my own Coachella.
Mm.
What you mean, like my top people I would bring?
Yeah. I guess it's like there's always like what's your top 5? You know, everybody
Okay.
always has that, and I feel like that's one of the hardest things to come up with on the spot. But
My bad.
I'm curious about it. We got a call. It's all
Nah,
good,
it's just an alarm.
Yeah.
Eat some food.
Eat some food.
No, I'm good.
dude. Do you have to do that sometimes? Like put alarms to like do
Everything.
Oh my God.
Everything, bro.
There's times like I'll forget to eat.
Yeah.
Like no shame.
Yeah.
Yeah, my body be telling me what's up.
Then it's like all of a sudden I'm like, oh yeah, I'm hungry. I
That's
should go eat.
Yeah. With as much stuff that I got going on, I have to.
I guess
Everything's in the
I guess
line.
like some of the best like munchies I've had. I don't know if like shout out to Chiba Hut.
Yeah.
We had this like it was like a Cheetos marshmallow,
Okay.
like a little Cheetos crispy treat.
Really?
It was amazing.
It was a little
That's
cheesy.
wild.
and
Dude, it was like
marshmallow.
cheesy and it was incredible, dude. You know, when you can kind of blend those things, dude.
What about a spicy Cheetos marshmallow?
I had a ghost pepper pizza the other day too.
Yeah,
Brutal.
heartburn.
Brutal. Every part of my body hated it.
Oh,
You guys like spicy food?
I love spicy.
I
Yeah.
don't.
You don't like spicy food?
Nah.
What's your go-to?
Man, that's a good question. I mean, the shit I love, I love seafood and shit, but like I'm not even gonna just lie to you. Besides like home cooked meals and shit, like
Yeah.
my mom cooked or I cooked or something. I'm a McDonald's fan, bro.
McDonald's, dude. I always
Ray
tell
loves
people McDonald's is the best, dude. It's always been good to you.
I don't even know what people
Yeah,
be talking
Ray
about. Like
loves
I be
McDonald's, bro.
seeing people talk bad about my place.
McDonald's is
Well, you get like
Man.
$1. You're like, no, I can have dinner.
That shit.
That's
just,
what I love
man.
about
That
it,
shit.
yeah.
you could get the hot and spicy, right?
Yeah.
Take the lettuce off,
Yeah.
keep the mayonnaise, add pickles. Shoot, you got a chicken sandwich that's the same ingredients as Popeyes for $1.
Yeah,
You know, like $6 Popeyes or $1 McDonald's.
yeah.
I'm going with McDonald's.
McDonald's.
Or if you do like the secret menu,
Yeah,
right? You know, so
McGangbang.
excuse the politically incorrect term, but the McGangbang.
Yeah, yeah,
That's realistic.
that's real life. Yeah,
That's
the
where it's at.
McGangbang.
Explain that
You
to
never
him.
heard the
Yeah.
Oh man, so the McGangbang you get hot and spicy. Is it McDouble or $1?
They
McDouble,
make
yeah.
this.
McDouble. Yeah, you ask for it, they'll make it, and then they slap them together, bro. And then it's another hot and spicy on top, or
Yeah.
is
It's
it
like 3 sandwiches
It's
in
3
one.
sandwiches, so hot and spicy,
What?
McDouble, and then the hot and spicy. All
Man,
stacked,
shout
bro.
out McDonald's for always keeping shit on the low. You feel me?
Yeah,
Yep.
Like,
Yep. I remember
on
just
me, bro.
getting $20 and being like, we're going to McDonald's and like buying $20 worth
Yeah.
of food.
The whole family's
Yeah,
eating for
you're the
a
whole
week.
family. You're good. You know?
Facts, you feel me? So yeah, I fuck with McDonald's, but I fuck with I fuck with keto, but I fuck with as far as the little fast food shit go. But when I be going out and shit, I fuck with like Papados. I fuck with Ocean Prime. I fuck with Shanahan's. It's either all the way up to the top or I'm going back to my roots. You feel me?
Yeah. I like the roots too. I think
So,
we're talking like top. Sometimes I'm like, ooh, yeah, we're going to splurge. We're going to Chili's.
Would they just let anybody in there?
We're like,
No,
oh, yeah,
just
dude.
saying.
We'll get a bloomin' onion over at Texas Roadhouse or Outback Steakhouse too.
Yeah.
Take care of my
I
boys.
fuck with Outback though.
Yeah.
Shout out Outback.
yeah.
They fire.
Dude, I think the rolls at Texas Roadhouse, I've never
Yeah.
been able to replicate like that
They're
cinnamon butter.
insane. Yeah.
Yeah.
The butter. Yeah.
If I had like last meal, they're like, all right, Gary, you're going death row tomorrow. I'm like, all right, just those rolls.
Those rolls.
Yeah. Yeah.
You
all them
ever been
rolls.
to Nick and what is it? Nick and Joe's
No.
in Northfield, Quebec.
I'm from Quebec.
Those biscuits, bro.
Yeah.
Might have to go there after this.
Is that over by that Bass Pro Shop over there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Nick and Joe's. Yep.
Yeah.
Or I think that's what it's called.
It's called Jim and Nick's.
Jim and
Jim and
Nick's.
Nick's.
That's what
Oh,
it is.
okay.
Yeah.
Jim and Nick's.
Their biscuits. Oh.
Okay.
They biscuits, they got like they have like fuck. Damn, I can't even explain it, motherfuckers. They're
You
crazy.
just gotta. Yeah. You
Like
just gotta try.
food is like the best thing to talk about. Like I just
I just got
think this is
hungry.
what
Food and we go together though. Like
My,
we
uh,
really do, bro.
our video guy Noel wants to do a munchies show or like a food show. I'm like, we
Facts.
need to do it.
Yeah,
get on this.
facts.
Yeah. So we've had some edibles content on our website too, and like I'm scared. Like you're talking about the edibles. Like there's
Yeah.
sometimes I'm terrified as well.
We need to hear
I'm
that.
Yeah,
telling
'cause
you,
I gotta
like,
hear this edible
alright,
story.
Let me tell y'all this story real quick. So this was like 2 months ago. So, me and edibles are really like arguing. We in the middle of like a divorce type of, you know what I'm saying? You feel me? So, look, I'm sitting at the crib, right? And I ain't gonna say too much about the story, but I'm gonna tell you just a nutshell. And I'm taking these Incredibles and they gummies, and they it's 1,000 milligrams on the bottle. You feel me? So I'm like, okay, I did my math and shit. They 50 in each one. So I normally take, 2 of the 50s. Okay. Anytime I take edibles, you feel me? So the 2 didn't really hit me right then and there. You feel me? So I was like, yeah, I took 3. You feel me?
Yeah.
And then I might have took like a half. You feel me? So 3.5 of the 50s. And I was just sitting there with my dog like, bro, I'm high as fuck. You feel me? And I was just high. You feel me? Like I'm high. Mm-hmm. But then I just was feeling too high. You feel me? I went upstairs, nigga. I got in a cold shower, trying to, reverse the shit. Made it worse. I got in the bed. I'm fucking turning in circles. I couldn't even stay still, my nigga. I'm like, bro, I'm finna fucking die in this motherfucker off of edibles, bro. Like, you feel me? So whatever. I just slept that shit off eventually, and you know what I'm saying? I was straight. But you know what I'm saying? Shit. Dude.
Those edibles are no joke. Like when they hit you, like I have the same experience. It's like,
that's the thing. They make you feel crazy though.
Yeah.
Like them shits will make you feel crazy. You feel me? So I was down there panicking, like, damn, I hope I get back to normal me. You feel me? Because that shit had my fucking body fucked up.
There was like certain highs where it's like, I feel like there's that moment where it's like you're like a balloon being held. Yeah. And then all of a sudden you just let go and you just keep going.
This how high I was. I could remember vividly how I was feeling. So I had you've seen when like eagles and shit, like they like get on something like with their, like they fly and get on a branch or something. Yeah. I felt like an eagle was digging his claws in my shoulders, right? Yeah. And pulling me up though. Yeah. Like, but it wasn't like hurting, but it was just like it was attacking my shoulders, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just sitting there like, just I can't even fucking move. You feel me? And I'm that shit fucked me up. Damn. Yeah. So I just know my tolerance is you know what I'm saying? I gotta be light. You feel me? Cause I just trying to be cool to myself. You feel me? Like I could take 4 edibles and be straight. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Worst mistake ever. So me and edibles we thinking about kicking it again. You feel me? But
it's gonna be a minute. Yeah.
That bitch acts funny. You feel me?
Yeah. You're at a moment or a bad moment with James?
First time I ever did edibles, I just did a Chiba chew. When they're disgusting, bro. I'm sorry, but no flavor. They're nasty. But I was only supposed to eat like a little bit, but I ended up eating the whole thing. Mm-hmm. It was only 100 milligrams, but it's my first time ever eating edibles, so it's a lot.
I freaked out.
Yeah, I was in our bedroom house, our childhood house where my grandma had passed away, and I just started like tripping in my head like, oh, my grandma could see me right now. She's thinking I'm doing something bad right now because she passed away in the house. R.I.P. But rest her soul. But it just had me feeling so uncomfortable, bro. Like I'm like, oh, my grandma's judging me right now. She does not approve of this, and I just super paranoid, So, and I didn't. Ever since then, I was like, nah, I'm gonna stay away from edibles, and I kept smoking. If I ever do go back, it's gonna be just flour. Yeah. I never really liked the concentrates either. So because I feel like they don't have all the other oils that you need, if that makes sense. Like you need the CBDs, you need the CBGs, CBNs, et cetera, et cetera. You need all that, like a little party, Mm-hmm. When you just do THC, I feel like it's like you're missing out on the full effect, if that makes sense. Like
facts.
Yeah, like you need, like I wouldn't just go to a party by myself. I would bring my homies, Yeah. And that's how I feel it's like with weed and all those different oils. So that's why I like flour, because it keeps all of them.
I fuck with it, man. I fuck with it. Fucking, I seen somebody smoking on their porch the other day, right? Mm-hmm. And it's crazy how like people smoke. Like it's different ways to smoke. They smoking out a bong, right? Mm-hmm. And I seen shorty, she hit the bong like crazy. Then I looked at her, I looked up again, and she's like, her head is back, she got her eyes closed, and she blowing the smoke out, but she stayed with her eyes closed for like 2-3 minutes, you feel me? Mm-hmm. So you could tell, like, people use this shit for real meditation and shit, you feel me? And I was just like, damn, it made sense, because think of how we feel when we do smoke. You feel different than how you feel normal, right? Yeah. So with that being said, if you was to close your eyes after you smoked, hit the weed a few times, and just really think about it and feel how the shit's working, because we just be smoking on some recreation. You feel me? Like, all right, I'm high or this and that. You know what I'm saying? Like recreationally. You know what I mean? Even though it's medical. You know what I'm saying? But just saying, like, if you use it for meditation, I feel like that shit would be fire. Yeah. I think I'm finna try that.
That's a powerful thought.
It is, yeah.
Thought.
Like, shorty hit the weed and was like,
yeah.
Sat there like 2-3 minutes, and I'm like, okay, this shit's still a drug at the end of the day. You feel me? So I was like, okay, damn. It just opened my eyes to know that shit might even make it better. You feel me?
Right.
It's like kind of how you do it. How
you might supposed to be doing it that way.
Yeah.
You might supposed to. You feel me? So
it's kind of like, I mean, I love doing yoga.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. So think
like
if you did smoking yoga,
helped so much. Yeah.
Feel me? Hit a bong and then be stretching all over the place.
Yeah, but yeah, it's like I think I listened to Ricky Williams talk about it. And he's talking about like his pain, and I feel so bad. I feel like, I mean, he was so ahead of his time being open about it. You know, so many NFL players were using cannabis, and this poor guy, I mean, like, lost a good amount of chunk of his career by trying to use medication.
Right.
And we had like cats like Brett Favre nearly dying from opioids.
Right.
You know, so I'd love to see it more for people, but
nah, and athletes, I feel like, shoot, I remember being
That's me, Gary.
I got you.
Yeah.
I remember being in
Do that one instead whenever you
high school and like
it just makes more sense.
getting after the got some practice just smoking.
I didn't mean to do that. My bad. I just
Oh, you're all good. I just got some music, baby.
Hey, what's up?
That's good. Dude, I'm super excited for you guys' new mixtape too. You guys working together.
Yeah, we gotta get quality's everything. So we take our time and we go to the actual studios. I record roughs. I just do rough drafts, you know. That's my process because I like to feel like, okay, I'm confident enough to do this, and then I'll go in, do it again, record it again. But I produce all my stuff too.
Okay.
Facts.
So that's a process in itself, like, because I'll change the melody like 8-9 times, or, you know. After the beat's done, though, like, the beat is the most technical process where I'm really thinking about it. Yeah. But then as far as, like, the rapping and the recording, it's just, it's all in here, like Ray said. I don't write either. It's just, I let it out. If I don't like it, delete it, redo it, and just keep trying and trying and trying until something sticks. But
that's cool. So it's kind of, I guess, like I'm picturing is like how Michael Jackson would do it, where like he'd like give the beat with his like mouth. He's like, I want to be like dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
Similar, yeah.
And just record that track. Okay.
Yeah, no, similar.
Awesome. Okay.
It's almost like you record as much as you can get out that sounds clear, and then you'll hear a part and you're like, okay, I like that bar. Delete the rest. Save that part and then re-record.
And then
when I make a rap album, I'll have you guys on it. You know.
Facts. Only time I do really right is if I ain't got studio access. You feel me? And I'm thinking of a song or I hear a hardest beat ever and I can't get in there right then and there. I'll write a few bars, you know, just to get a little foundation. But you know what I'm saying?
It's the foundation. Yeah.
We'll have to record a song in here. It's the Veriheal studio.
Yeah, we could
do like a little tiny desk in here with you guys.
Yeah, we can do that.
Fucking phenomenal, dude. That's next to it. So, hey, I want to thank you guys for coming in. Real quick, please plug the names of your mixtapes coming up.
Shit, I ain't even got that far. You feel me? I got over 200 records, but I ain't got no mixtape names yet.
No,
you feel me? But bro's album about to drop is Who. And that shit's about to be hard as fuck. I'm finna be all over that bitch too. So
awesome.
Be in tune with that one. And our tape gonna drop soon too. We working on that already. We ain't got no name for it either. So if anybody got ideas, go on and send them to us. Yeah. Feel me?
Awesome. Awesome. Thank you guys so much for coming in, man. I can't wait to have you guys in here again.
Oh, I do want to plug one person.
Yeah, plug yourself real quick.
Deeply Upset. Go fuck with him.
Oh yeah, shout out Deeply Upset.
I
got the hat on right now too. Shout out Deeply Upset.
$250 hat on right now.
You feel me? $250. Cha-ching. You know.
Yeah, he's from Denver.
Awesome.
You know, some designer stuff. He's getting.
Shout out Deeply.
The reason I shouting him out, he's doing the merch for Who.
Okay.
He's doing all the merch for Who. Yeah. So we locked in with him. So
Awesome.
Shout out.
Shout out, bro.
I need it first and foremost. Shout out Veriheal for having me
Yeah,
up here.
Veriheal.
Appreciate
me?
it.
Bless
Shout out
Veriheal,
Gary,
for
my
real,
dog. Solid. I fuck with y'all. Y'all solid as fuck. And shout out my video guy, Jeremy Pape.
Yeah,
Shout out JB Turn Me Up. Shout out MJ The Connect. Shout out Lil Ugly Baby. My team. Shout out, Colorado Miracle. Shout out Tierra. Shout out all my gang, man. Shout out the gang for real, for real.
It's a lot of people. We got a list of everybody we fuck with and love.
Facts.
Shout out Noel.
Facts.
Yeah,
Shout out
shout out
Santana Jones.
What's up, bro?
Shout out Noel. Shout out Santana Jones. Guys, shout out everybody, man. We going crazy as fuck right now.
John Elway too. Thanks for the Super Bowls.
Yeah, shout out John.
Yeah.
My boy Von Miller,
Shout
the real
out,
Miller.
Shout out McDonald's.
McDonald's.
McDonald's is the hero. They gotta sponsor this shit.
Shout out Ray for the forces.
Yeah,
You're
my
hearing this,
dog- my
McDonald's?
dog, Big Stepper.
Ray Reed, sponsor this guy, okay?
Hey, come on.
Who wrote the jingle for I'm Loving It? It was real quick. It was
From which one?
I'm Loving It. It was a rapper.
Yeah, it's
Pusha T.
Pusha T, yeah.
Pusha T, okay?
Push.
McDonald's, Ray Reed.
Yeah,
Lil Ugly Baby. Get
I'm
yourself a new
loving it.
commercial, okay?
yeah.
All right. Thank you guys for listening. Hey, be sure to follow us at Veriheal. Stay up to date on the latest in cannabis
Nothing
news.
but you know, fuck so. This week got me sleep like Nate Robinson. Smoking back to back, about to get high again. Plug try to front a couple Cornish hens, but I only need exotic, nigga, come again. Nigga, I ain't tryna end up on the run again. I fucked your bitch before you know the rest, she bout to come again. City's locked down, y'all wanna have some fun again. But I ain't trippin', that's just less that I'm gon' spend. Yeah, get up and get to the bag, that's what I was told before I can give me a load. In the CO, the motherfucking rip be high and most of the bitches be low. I was stuck in my mama's, I ain't had no comments. Now I'm out in LA and ref any runners. And the runs be Obama, we can smoke at the sea level. Yo, bitch didn't get sea shovel. A bitch could leave your homie's house, still tell you she love you. So I can't trust a soul, just my pole. I remember you ain't try to throw no rope, I was in the hole, you niggas hoes. If we don't talk no more, it's because you got exposed, you niggas chose up. Now every time I see your face,